Where'd it go wrong? Ghost? Where did you go? Afterlife?
We need to delete this.
Maz, can we delete all VODs? And then as soon as the stream ends, delete the stream too?
In the back of my mind, you died. Like, I didn't physically, but in the back of my mind, she died.
And I want people to know that in 2023, I did try and bring the situation to light. It got so bad that David's legal team had got in contact with me to remove everything.
For today, further evidence regarding Celeste Hernandez's death was added to David's file. Everything changes when David states in one interview that he wants to live on an island for 4 years without using social media. At the same time, Celeste would turn 18.
See yourself in the next 5 years.
Okay, so the plan is hopefully this music thing takes off crazy next year.
Why is he saying, why are you saying that like you're not like up there?
Well, I'm not there yet, but hopefully it's like even crazier next year. And then I go on crazy year after year for the next 3 years. And then on the 4th year, I retire. And on the 5th year, I'm off the grid, living somewhere like on an island with this crazy crib. No social media, no digital footprint. I'm just gone. I'm just gone. In 5 years, I'm gonna be gone.
Will you still remember me?
Yeah, bro. You'll have like the secret codes to the mansion.
Yeah?
You can pull up on a.
What's the secret code? Give us the first 2 numbers.
Absolutely not.
Where do you want to be in 5 years? Was the next question that fans would take heed of. However, he responds to it by saying that he wants to be in 4. This clip was posted in January of this year, one commenter stated. At the age of 14, Celeste was 4 years away from turning 18. Then, 3 years before her 18th birthday, she was to turn 15 later that year. He bases it on her birthday, which is why he suggests 3 to 4 years. But something else was discovered. At David's most recent performance, fans noted that he was sporting a new bracelet. These bracelets are identical to those in a picture that Celeste's family took. As a result, it was revealed that California police are looking for well-known artist David to arrest. Concerns have been raised by police over his connection to the individual discovered inside his Tesla. However, you won't believe what was discovered next. David's relationship with Celeste, her pregnancy, and other details were revealed in new confirmed leaked messages from him on the popular app Discord today. Messages from David's laptop were discovered to show him chatting in his fan server. And I quote, "I'll join the group. Talk to your wife and spend some time telling stories. The deleted user and I are expecting a child," where Celeste was identified as the deleted user. This is because, upon David's announcement, the removed user uploaded 2 pictures to his server. The first is of her hand with David's name inked on her finger, and the second is of her and him sitting backstage following a performance. DJ Academics would eventually notice this and investigate his song titles, discovering a rather unsettling pattern.
Crashing? Where'd it go wrong? Ghost? Where did you go? Afterlife?
If you thought that was strange, you should like the video, because more proof will be seeping online during Academic's stream. Among them is a video of David outside his house polishing Celeste's shoes. She used this picture as her profile picture for more than a year, and it shows her wearing the same Jordans on the school bus. Celeste's brother finally spoke up as a result of this. "Why are people lying and claiming that I knew more?" Her brother wrote, "I didn't. Therefore, I'm not sure why individuals are lying to try to harm my reputation. I was one of the few individuals Celeste adored, and she solely showed me affection. Until the last time she departed, I had no idea about anything. However, this would lead to an extremely peculiar outcome. David and Celeste Rivs are seen live on January 11, 2024, in a resurfaced tape where he instructs his mods to remove all VODs and clips at the conclusion of the stream.
Yo, wait.
Oh, look it. Answer that one. That's so mean if you don't answer
Which
that.
one? What's good, David? Big fan, big spam. Bro, thank you. meet your.
I gotta sign with him if you even. We need to delete this.
Maz, can we delete all VODs? And then as soon as the stream ends, delete the stream too?
Even responded as a result. This is absurd. Even street guys are exchanging this information. However, all would change when the investigators posted on social media. The residence where a search warrant was executed yesterday, close to where David's Tesla was discovered with Celeste in its front trunk, seems to be connected to David, probably rented by him or a family member. A comparable Tesla is seen parked in front of the house in a Google Maps photograph from May 2024. The property has been for sale since January and is now for lease at $20,000 per month. In addition, Halle Berry used to reside there. P.S. In Los Angeles, there are 1 million black Teslas. I wouldn't be shocked if this were the same one, but I'm not sure. The automobile is parked on the street at David's house. The authorities will be able to determine who drove the car and who put Celeste in it within the next 24 to 48 hours, thanks to the 360-degree camera footage on a motion sensor included in Teslas. Of all cars, Teslas have the greatest GPS system.
Tesla was repoed on September 8th. He started his tour August 5th, 9th. They said the car was sitting for over 30 days before it got repoed. He reported it missing in between that, but it's been sitting before he started his tour. He called to report a Tesla missing. Now chat, anybody in chat, go to Google and say, can I call Tesla? If my Tesla is missing, can I call Tesla to track it? Watch what it shows you. To call Tesla, a Tesla of all cars you reported missing. When you can call Tesla and get it tracked, that don't make sense. They said the car was sitting for over 30 days. So from when the car was impounded on the 8th, we can add 31 days plus add some change. That's days, if not a week or more, before he started his tour, bro. Dating a 13-year-old, bro. Probably got a... That's why he did.
Or in addition, police conducted a search of David's house. According to the story, the LAPD inspected a house where musician David was allegedly residing and discovered something quite alarming. A file containing evidence against David was accessed. The California legal system allows you to view all of its contents. And this is what they discovered. Celeste can be seen sporting 2 ponytails and a black Gap jumper on a Twitch stream with David and Celeste. Notably, authorities think that this might have been one of her...
Yeah, that's order.
Wow, you look good.
Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Don't be shy.
It's her, since she's wearing the identical black Gap sweatshirt that she wore in her missing persons poster. Furthermore, the glasses she is wearing in the Twitch video are the same ones she wore later that evening while she was either in the same room as David or FaceTiming with one of her friends. This prompts the authorities to inquire about Celeste David's identity and whether or not she has been residing with him. In 2022, they looked into his full Discord fan page on the fan server. Is Celeste in here? David messages. Her reply is, "Hello, David Mark." The News would write, "The history of Discord messages shows that David dated Celeste when she was 12 years old. He was 17 years old. 3 months prior to her disappearance in 2024, she sent her final Discord chat. Police soon realized that David's fan disagreement was the root of the problem and the starting point. In the Discord, supporters expressed their frustration at David's lack of attention to them compared to other specific fans. On the server, 2 people exchanged letters. He adds only specific girls. Yes, I am aware, and I'm not kidding. Quote, David only speaks to women from the server, in reference to yet another discussion. Oh, that's how bro is. Additionally, they are often 15 to 16. I can't use some words on this site, but you get the concept. Additionally, this comes from a very reliable source. The dude with the Discord chats actually collaborated with David on music in 2022. He would still make a live video statement about his friendship with David and the events that transpired.
I want to clear up the stuff from 2023 was not about the Celeste girl that was obviously recently in the news. It's nothing to do with her. I didn't know about her. I didn't know she was 13. I maybe heard her name once or twice. I had nothing to do with her. The stuff I have from 2023 was nothing to do with Celeste. These were other girls, underage girls, that had claimed David had messaged them or had, relationships with them, or, doing things with them. And I want people to know that in 2023, I did try and bring the situation to light, and a lot of people remember, I was having a lot of... It got so bad that David's legal team had got in contact with me to remove everything. I've attached an email here that I received from his team in 2023. And basically they removed my song with David from, streaming services because apparently I was spreading misinformation. The thing is, after that, I got in touch with David and I was like, yo, are the claims true and all of this? And he was like, he literally said, I've got it here. He said, no, it's just some people trying to get clout. There's no evidence and stuff. After that, everything was shut down. Everything, no one else came out after that.
Next thing the cops discovered, though, was a Reddit thread that went popular right after the Tesla was located. Keep in mind that at this point, there was only ever a statement that someone was inside, not who it was. One Redditor commented, "This guy is a weirdo." This is the person with whom a close friend's sister from the area fled last year. We believe that her sister was allowing her to roam about. At the time, she was just in the 7th grade. His home in the hills was swept by the LAPD. That's who's in the car, and I'm scared. She hasn't been heard from in months. She's from Lake Eleanor, but I won't provide her name. That remark turned out to be accurate. The Lake Eleanor region mentioned in the Reddit discussion is much more bizarre. Investigators linked it to a picture of David giving out cash to individuals Celeste's age in a parking lot. Scholars stated, TMZ has verified that this image depicts singer David close to the neighborhood, where Celeste resided prior to her vanished and was then discovered in David's Tesla. According to the person who uploaded the image, David was paying individuals to conceal Celeste's age. In the end, this would relate to David's music. Following an investigation, they discovered that David's well-known popular song, Romantic Sword, contains the line, "In the back of my mind, you passed." In addition, I got you, and I didn't even regret it. I think to myself, it's true, even though I can't believe I said it. He discussed it in a public setting.
In the back of my mind, you died. It's kind of like the storytelling aspect of the lyrics that came before it, in a way that it builds up to the big moment where she back of my mind. Like, I didn't physically, but in the back of my mind, she, and I didn't even cry, not a single tear.
Interview 1137 to 1152, given that September 7th is Celeste's birthday based on her missing person poster. Please share your thoughts about the song in the comments section below. On September 7th, he released the song's music video. However, there are other musical connections as well. It says, in December 2023, singer David wrote a song about a girl named Celeste. All of the recordings you make in a recording studio have a file date at the end. The document David can be heard repeatedly repeating the lyrics of the Celeste song, "Oh Celeste," during this studio session in 2012. The press said, the individual discovered in singer David's Tesla has been identified as Celeste Rivs, who was reported missing on April 5, 2024, in light of all the evidence against him. Tonight was the original date of David's tour stop in Seattle, but he has canceled it. Additionally, it was revealed today that the remainder of David's The Tour has been canceled. In other words, the federal government does not want him to travel, and most certainly does not want him to leave the country. However, if you think David was involved in this crime, you should watch the video. How many of you do, I wonder? And share your theories on what transpired in the comments section below. All of them will be read by me.